Greetings, Shardvixen. Alright, so we are at Fallout, and it's Positive Monday, and I'm positive that I'm going to fail this because I think it's all ghouls in here, and I don't have much of nothing. So, the storyline in the Point Lookout so far is that you discover, well, there's a couple of different things you can do, but the main one I'm doing right now is I have to get to the Ferris wheel, and I have to get to the top thing. I don't think I have to get on it, but I have to get the top thing to come down, and I have to put a jammer on it because there's this guy who put his brain in a box, who has got a feud with the ghoul who's living in the mansion. And you learn this all because you end up with a thing in your head. Now, I think there's ghouls in here, so, ghouls, so that's going to be a bit problematic. And then also trying to figure out how to get in there is kind of problematic. I haven't figured that out yet. So, Positive Monday. Well, one of the good things about being 50 is that I still have the ability to learn things. And I'm planning on living to be 100. Though 125 is my actual goal, because I'm thinking that by the time I get to be 100, they're going to figure out a way to make me live till I'm, older. And then I can watch my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren grow up. And it's interesting to watch people as they move through their generation stuff. Someone's in my mind. So I have this voice in my head now. Good thing I have two people in my head. So they have they're politically enemies. So I have to decide, do I want to I don't like being mind controlled, so I guess I'm just going to do this thing. Okay, so this will be awesome. Guess there are no ghouls. Turn to the mansion. Oh. I have to kill the tribals now, who are my friends, but aren't my friends no more. Oh, well. What's better than ghouls? You can take that. Yeah, I'm a lousy shot. I just have to get closer, that's all. Closer, and you're dead. Dead. Oh, yep. Okay. I'll take that. Now I'm heavy. Now I'm fat and heavy. Fat and heavy. So I gotta fix things so I'm not fat and heavy no more. Oh, I don't have anything to fix. How come I'm fat and heavy then? What do I have that I can take care of? Nothing. What do I have that's making me heavy? I guess I can drink some water. That'll help. Yep. I can eat some of that. That'll help. And Fallout 4, you get to make your own food, which I think is kind of interesting. Oh, you guys are back. Yeah, excuse me. I should probably kill you. There goes her head. Woo! If there's any kids watching this, please don't be watching this. I hope the parents know what you're watching. I often wonder about that. I don't believe in censorship. I think parents should censor their children. Where the hell's that other guy? I feel him shooting me. But on the same token, I don't think that, 2-year-olds should be watching this. My 2-year-old grandson tries to watch it all the time. Because he likes guns. He likes pew, pew, pew is what he does. So I haven't watched PewDiePie, huh? Pew, pew, pew. I guess I should do that. I'm confused as to what I'm doing. So now I have to go back to the mansion again. Now I've pissed off the one guy, the bad guy in the brain in the jar. That's what I want to become. Brain in a jar. Yes. Can you imagine that? could live forever. Eventually you'd be desensitized, you know, because you wouldn't really be connected to anybody. And I'm out of ammo. It's the story of my life in this game. I'm out of ammo. I got some of that, so I'll just do an overkill here. Though this doesn't wallop as much of a pack as, you know, wallop a pack. It doesn't pack as much of a wallop as one would think. So I'm thinking that these kind of games, the ones where you make choices and the choices end up doing you know, the end of your storyline, I think that these are probably more popular than, per se, the ones like the platform games where you just have, where is he? Oh, he's up there. A set game, and it doesn't matter what your choices are. You just have to finish. You have to go from one point to the other point. So, but I would like to play them all. I've been looking into. Okay, so I'm really new into the society of gamers. I mean, I've been playing video games for a long time, and I think of myself as a gamer. But like all things that there are, you know, a society, there's a rule to it. Like steampunk has rules to it, and Renaissance has rules to it, and believe it or not, and cosplay has kind of, I'm sure, has rules to it now. I haven't been out dressed up in a long time, so I don't know. If you're an anime person, I'm sure there's certain rules, like, not like a secret handshake or anything, but you probably have to kind of know some certain stuff. Like if you're talking to somebody and you say, well, you know, I really like Studio Gimli, or I think that's how you say his name, and they say, oh yeah, well, what is it? And if you don't have that certain, you know, snobbiness of understanding of things, then you're probably not considered one of them. And I don't like that. I think that if you play games, you're a gamer. I don't think there should be, like, some type of rules, but there are things about each of the societies that are good to know. And one of them that I'm learning about is permadeath, I guess, which, believe it or not, I had to ask my 11-year-old son, who is the expert of all things in the game society, and YouTube in the house. And he's all like, well, that's where your character dies and doesn't come back. You don't ever bring it back. That's it. That's the end of the character. And I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. I mean, I've had that where I've killed off characters. Been really, really involved in them. The one that comes to mind of that is in Dragon Age. And, you know, you have the opportunity to have the romance. And then your person kills off and dies, right? And you're like, well, that was a really bad choice I made. He's got one of those axes. How come I made such a bad choice? And then in this game too, there's choices that you made that are going to take you in different directions, and I've made those really bad choices and then wondered, what did I do wrong? Okay, I should have enough AP now to shoot you. Die, no! For all those shooting him in the head kind of thing, he survived it. Really, that's such a bad shot. I'd say this one is probably the easiest of the game, of the DLC so far that I've played, or maybe I'm just getting higher up on my thing, but it seems to be that this is the easiest one. I might be able to carry that. I'd like to be able to carry it so I can sell it, but I'm not going to be able to. Okay, I guess I'll get rid of these. It's the choices of life. What should you get rid of? Oh, it wasn't enough. I know. I hear you. I hear you. I got to drop and I'm fat. Fat and slow. It's interesting how life represents the same. Games represent the same as life in my life. I got one more guy. What the hell is he? Still mad about all of those stem packs I lost. What the heck? I don't want that. Oh, I see what I did. I want this. Thanks. Where is he? He's running away from me. Where the hell is he? Oh, I see. I'm gonna just keep meeting them all. Get under here. don't know where he's at. Oh, there he is. So if I kill them all, do they all just disappear? I'm supposed to meet up with Nadine, who's the reason you start out on this whole little thing. Oh, pole's on the way. Stupid me. I don't know why I thought I could shoot through a pole. Nah, I got no AP. So I'll just go over here. La 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 la. As they all shoot me. La 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 la. Where the hell are they? And how'd they get here so fast? That's why I kind of had a thought, you know, when I went to talk to the ghoul. It's like, okay, well, this dude's in my head. He's now going to know, you know, all this stuff. After I kill all these, they come back here and explore. I don't know how they got up there, but okay. If I get far enough away, I can fast travel. So let's see if I can get far enough away. Let's try the fast travel. It's a runaway. Runaway. House of Wares. I'm going to have to come back and look at that. Some cool stuff to look at. Yeah, I didn't think so. Fine. Oh, well, they just came here. Got my way. Is that the enemy they were talking about? Or is somebody still shooting me? That's another one. I hate these things. So, I'm near the end of my time here in my Fallout. I want to post another one video, I think. Not Fallout 4 maybe, I'm hoping. I can get the PlayStation 4 up and running. Let's see if I can get there now. Yes. So like I said, I'm going to change up the way I'm doing some of these videos, and we're going to do some other stuff. Then probably a little more my personality trait. I can talk through this, but my talking through this is probably going to be way more boring than some people who talk through stuff, unless of course I'm dying all the time. So I'm out of here. Have a great day, night, wherever you're at. Till the next time you check me out. Hasta.